Hello and welcome to another episode. You might be expecting Kia Electric news this week, but because I've been on holiday, I've not been able to produce an episode. But I've done a few shorter episodes. This week was the week where the entertainment packages came out for Kia on the EV3, but only the EV3 at the moment. I've got no information on if they're coming to the facelifted EV6 or the EV9. Also, we got on the EV3 the first over-the-air updates for the tailgate, powered tailgate, and the ICCU. And I did a video on both of those. I put links above. So I'm just going to, in this episode, I'm just going to work my way through and just demonstrate the streaming video in the car, because I've got the trial to the Entertainment Plus package. Now, that gives you access to YouTube, Disney Plus and Netflix if you've got an account. Currently, I've only got an account for Disney Plus and obviously YouTube. At the moment, it's a bit meagre pickings, really, as what's in the Entertainment Plus package. So compared to other systems, you're missing TV channel apps for ITV and BBC iPlayer and stuff like that in the UK, and a lot more. And there's no Paramount, and there's no Apple, and no Now TV. No matter what you think of the cost, it's just very lacking in channels and streaming apps. But I'll take you through what I did and what happened during the setup and a few observations. So I accepted the terms and conditions at the sign up, and then I had to sign up for an ISP account, which was Vodafone, which is on the cell network that the car uses. It's just so that they can identify you, I think, but there's no cost involved in that. Once activated, I clicked on YouTube and it will open. You'll then have to log into YouTube if you want to see your subscriptions. So I did that. There is also a separate YouTube app in the LG Entertainment package, which is a separate logon, so you've got to log in there twice. When I logged into YouTube, the security email said I'd logged into a Linux system with a host name of Linux AARCH64, so that points to the head unit being Linux based. Someone in the comments who had signed up for the package with the Wi-Fi hotspot let me know that the wireless Android Auto and CarPlay stops working whilst you have the hotspot active. So the only way around this is to plug your phone in to get Android Auto or CarPlay working again. It's just simply because it's using the Wi-Fi for the hotspot. Right, so you've got the native YouTube app, which I've already logged into. There are no full screen zoom controls like you've got on the Disney Plus, but I'll show you how those work. So let's put Petrol Ped's review of the Ioniq 9 on.
Back into the car quickly and be on your way. And that makes this car.
And then you've got to click on the little plus to get it full. That's as full screen as you can get. So you can't stretch it anymore, but at least it's the full height of the screen. And lip sync seems fine, so no issues with that. You get that on the Carlin box sometimes, some lip sync problems. Anyway, that's just YouTube doing what it does, so back to that. You've got the control down the side and a home screen to get back out. I don't know how you can get back to your subscriptions though. It seems a bit lost. Oh, there we go, back. Press the back button and then you can pick from your subscriptions. Let's put the electric fire truck up. Isn't that a bit odd? Now that takes it there and leaves the side panel running. And you've got to unzoom it and then press back to get back to the main screen. But anyway, to get the Disney Plus up or Netflix, you've got to press and hold the media button, or if you see the media button around, you can do it from there. So I'll press and hold that. And it's that little game controller for entertainment. Netflix. You can tell this has come from a remote control system on a TV in the case of LG, because it's got this control panel here and you can't touch the screen to change anything. So you've got to use the on-screen remote to select and the arrow buttons. And the same if you want to scroll down. And if I want to watch Skeleton Crew, I'll do that. And that takes you back, and that takes you to the home screen. So I'll press OK again.
Hide all this, and if she asks, I'll stay upstairs.
And you've got this like secret kind of zoom button in the side, so you can just keep on pressing that until it fills the screen, and it's got these black lines to show you that the margins. Whoops. The stroke from the side, level 5, level 6. I think level 6 just about fills the screen. But as you can see, I think it's a better picture than the Carlink box. That's this box can actually do. And Carlink currently can't run the Disney app, so that's a disadvantage of the Carlink box. So the screen zoom functions on Disney Plus in particular are excellent. And it saves you having to have extra trailing cables and just keeps it nice and tidy, so that's another advantage. But as I've said, it's the cost really that is going to put people off this. I think you can stroke it from the bottom. Or press down and then you can seek. Hold on, you've got to use the button, haven't you? Yeah. The on-screen control does disappear after a time. I promise. If you touch the screen it should go. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't think I'm fully zoomed there, so a bit more. Oh, maybe I could go a little bit more. But at least you've got the opportunity to fill the screen. Anyway, press the home button. There are some LG channels, but not many, and there's some coming. If you go into the app, it lists a few that are coming, but not many you've actually heard of. And these are really that high quality channels. I suppose I'm trying to control this without the button. Oh, great. How do you get that back? Okay. I guess you can zoom anything that's in the LG shop as long as it's got this pop-up down the side. Yeah. And there's a control. There's quite a lot of IP channels on there you can work your way through. It's funny how some of the controls work as touchscreen controls and others don't, so it's a bit odd. So I guess that LG Channels app is different again. Anyway, so how does it compare to the Carlink kit apps? Well, I think the picture quality is better on the Disney Plus on here for sure. Press and hold that. And the Carlink should be somewhere there. And I've got Apple TV open. Right, so this is the Carlink box. And that's that new Apple show, which I'll just resume episode. This is an Apple trailer. And as you can see, you've got all of these: Now TV, Paramount, BBC iPlayer, Channel 4, Channel 5, Apple TV, Netflix, YouTube, and probably many, many more. Right, so what do I think? I think it's not a bad system. It just needs more channels and more content. You've got all those IPTV streaming channels, which are kind of live streams, but I don't know if there's anything any good on there. So you've got Netflix, and you've got Disney Plus, and you've got YouTube. It's probably enough to keep most kids happy watching TV in the car, or even adults. I watched a few things whilst we were waiting at Tesco's the other day to charge. It was all fine and dandy, and as I say, it beats the Carlink kit because at least you can zoom the image to fill the screen, and the actual colour, the way the colour is presented on screen, looks more natural than some of the Carlink kit video stuff. So basically you pay your money and take your choice. I've already got the Carlink kit box, so I don't think it's for me, but I mean the advantage is the Kia system can run Disney Plus, and I can't do that at the moment, but other boxes like the Carlink probably can. So it's all down to cost, I think. Hopefully more channels and more content will appear on the platform, but we'll have to wait and see. Hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.